Ozzy Osbourne, the legendary heavy metal singer known as the Prince of Darkness, has died at the age of 76.
This is not a drill. Rock just lost its wildest warrior. The Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne, is gone. And the way it happened, you won't believe it.
Evidently threw an unconscious bat on the stage, and he thought it was a rubber bat, whatever, and he picked it up and bit the head off.
From biting bats to dodging death more times than we can count, Ozzy wasn't just a rock legend. He was the genre's madman messiah. But just announced today, the man who outlived overdoses, on-stage collapses, and even reality TV has officially left the stage. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on the wildest life in rock history. How a poor kid from Birmingham, England became the godfather of metal. How he burned bridges, lit stages, made millions, lost it all, and still managed to create chaos till the very end. This is the life, the scandal, and the final downfall of Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne wasn't born with a mic in his hand. He was born into poverty in Birmingham, England on December 3rd, 1948. His family lived in a tiny two-bedroom house with 6 kids. And school, let's just say Ozzy didn't exactly thrive there.
As a kid, I was afraid of everything. And so you just crawl into your fear hole, you know, and you're an easy prey for the bully.
He was dyslexic, bullied, and constantly in trouble. But he had a voice, and after bouncing through a string of dead-end jobs, he answered a bandmate's wanted ad posted by guitarist Tony Iommi. What happened next? History. They formed Black Sabbath in 1968.
Okay then, folks, will you welcome Black Sabbath?
And their first album? It dropped like a thunderclap on the music world. Ozzy's eerie vocals, dark lyrics, and unpredictable stage presence made him a phenomenon overnight. Their self-titled debut album paved the way, but it was albums like Paranoid and Master of Reality that solidified their legendary status. Iron Man, War Pigs, and the title track Paranoid became anthems for a generation. Within a year, he went from broke and broken to headlining stadiums. But behind the success was already a storm brewing. Ozzy wasn't just living the rock star dream. He was demolishing it. Booze, cocaine, acid, you name it. His bandmates couldn't keep up.
Have you been tempted to go back to the drug usage?
All the time. When you're a drug addict, you don't stop being a drug addict because you stop taking it.
By 1979, Black Sabbath had had enough. They kicked Ozzy out of the very band he helped create. His reaction? Not sadness, not regret, but pure drug-fueled rage. He went on a bender that lasted months. At one point, he says he locked himself in a hotel room with nothing but alcohol, cocaine, and a pack of doves, one of which he allegedly bit the head off of. It wasn't the first time he'd shocked the world, nor would it be the last. His persona as the unhinged Prince of Darkness wasn't an act. It was his lifestyle. The tabloids couldn't get enough, and neither could the fans. But professionally, his future looked bleak until someone gave him another shot. In walks Sharon Arden, his manager's daughter.
I met Ozzy when I was around 18, and he came into my father's office for management with Black Sabbath.
She saw something in Ozzy that even he didn't. She cleaned him up, booked him a solo deal, and launched him back into stardom with 1980's Blizzard of Oz.
One of the biggest rock bands in the world, and became bigger, a credible artist on his own.
That album gave us Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, and a whole new wave of Ozzy insanity. It went multi-platinum and turned him into a solo megastar. His follow-up, Diary of a Madman, was equally iconic. Ozzy's solo career churned out hits like Bark at the Moon, No More Tears, and Shot in the Dark. His unique voice and dark themes made him one of the most recognizable figures in music. But their relationship? Straight chaos. Ozzy and Sharon's marriage was legendary for its volatility. There were fistfights, cheating rumors, and drug-fueled arguments.
I mean, I've been a bad boy at times.
It's like a Shakespearean play, our love story. Ozzy's been a right old with women.
In 1989, Ozzy was arrested for attempting to strangle her. He was charged with attempted murder. Sharon later dropped the charges, saying he was under the influence of everything imaginable. Years later, more scandal exploded when Ozzy admitted to cheating on Sharon in 2016 with a hairstylist named Michelle Pugh. Sharon kicked him out of the house, but eventually took him back. That scandal went public, made headlines worldwide, and nearly ended their marriage for good. Despite everything, they survived. Somehow, she became his protector, his partner, his crisis manager.
In the 2000s, Ozzy shocked the world again, this time with the Osbournes, MTV's first chaotic family reality show. We met Sharon, Jack, Kelly, and sometimes their daughter Amy, who wanted no part of the spotlight.
Meet the perfect American family.
Jack, stop telling people you're Ozzy Osbourne's son to get him faked because you're a loser.
The show pulled back the curtain on what life was like in the Osbourne household. Spoiler alert, it was unfiltered mayhem, but it worked. The show won a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Reality Program in 2002. Jack struggled with addiction, Kelly chased pop stardom, and Amy distanced herself from the madness altogether. And Ozzy? He was the stumbling, mumbling, but endearing dad fans couldn't look away from.
Rock and roll! I love you all. I love you more than life itself.
But off camera, things were rough. Ozzy had a near fatal ATV crash in 2003. He relapsed repeatedly. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2020, but kept the news quiet until it became undeniable. Still, he toured. Still, he screamed. Still, he lived like he was bulletproof. And despite the setbacks, he continued to release music, including Ordinary Man in 2020 and Patient Number 9 in 2022. Which earned him his first Grammy win for Best Rock Album. And now, he's finally gone. News broke today that Ozzy Osbourne passed away at the age of 76. Reports say he was found unresponsive in his Los Angeles home with Sharon by his side. Paramedics responded, but it was too late. The official cause? Not confirmed yet. Some sources say a heart attack, others suspect a complication from Parkinson's. What we do know is that the Prince of Darkness has taken his final bow, and the family, devastated. Jack, Kelly, and Sharon have all gone silent. No public statements yet, just a sea of tributes from the rock world. Social media exploded with grief. Artists like Ozzy helped shape heavy metal, but he also left a legacy of family, forgiveness, and survival. Ozzy didn't just leave behind music, he left behind an empire. With a reported net worth of over $220 million at the time of his death, Ozzy's fortune came from decades of touring, merchandising, licensing, and that wild reality TV run. He won 3 Grammy Awards, including Best Metal Performance for I Don't Want to Change the World.
Well, we're honoured by it, but it wasn't our idea to do that. It just happened along the way, you know.
And Best Rock Album for Patient Number 9. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Black Sabbath in 2006 and received a Global Icon Award at the MTV Europe Music Awards.
Icon Award, how does that feel?
I'm in shock. I don't know where they got that from, but
He inspired entire genres, heavy metal, shock rock, goth, and dozens of artists from Marilyn Manson to Slipknot owe him everything. Jack Osbourne finally posted a tribute late last night. He was chaos, he was love, he was our foundation, and now he's our storm in the sky. Fans are lighting candles, playing Dreamer and Mama I'm Coming Home, leaving bats at memorials. Ozzy once said, "I'm not a role model, I'm a rock and roll survivor." And now, even in death, he's still surviving. Through every guitar riff, every scream, every fan who wears black and lives loud. Rest in chaos, Ozzy. You earned it. Narrator: if you ever headbanged to Sabbath, screamed Sharon at your TV, or just admired the madness, drop a lightning bolt in the comments. We'll miss you, Ozzy. The throne is empty, but the madness lives on.